isn't over yet. There's about 650 companies reporting this week, including a lot of interesting big cap names. Some of the hot ones that we still haven't gotten are going this week. But which ones should you be watching? I pulled out 5 of the top names to start us off this week. Let's dive right into them. So the first one is an oldie but goodie, Cisco Systems. CSCO is the ticker. And as you can see, it has a great earnings surprise track record. It hasn't missed in 5 years. But look at those shares. They are somewhat lagging what the overall market is doing. Yes, they had the sell-off in 2020 during the coronavirus, but they had a second sell-off, as you can see there, right here, heading into the end of the year. Now, they have rebounded off of that, but they're nowhere near those 2019 highs. But the shares are cheap. They're trading at only 15 times. Could this be a hidden gem? We're going to see. Then we're going to switch over to one of the top hot names, Twitter. Finally, we're going to hear from Twitter this week. It has a great track record. It had all those beats early on and over the last 5 years. And then we had a couple misses there, but we got this big beat last quarter right there in 2020. And now the shares have taken off and surging to new 5-year highs. Now, nobody's cared about valuation on Twitter. It is trading at 59 times forward. So we'll see what's happening with the revenue here and, of course, subscribers. But could this be another big blowout? We will see. Then we're going to switch over to the solar side, Enphase. This is one of the hottest on the solar side. Its shares are up 407% in just the last year. It has put together a nice string of beats here since 2019, as you can see. And, everything's just operating on all cylinders, but is it too hot to handle? Forward PE is now 103, so pretty pricey here for Enphase, but that hasn't stopped anything in this market. Then I'm going to switch over to the food area, Bunge. This is a little unique and unusual. I haven't covered these stocks in quite a while, number of years. But Bunge, one of the big names, they have global operations. They're big down in Brazil. Actually, North American headquarters is in St. Louis. And as you can see, they've put together 2 big beats in a row right here and right here because the food side has been getting stronger here during the pandemic. And these shares have been off to the races, not yet back to those 5-year highs. But Bunge, one of the cheapest stocks that I'm covering today with a PE of just 13.8, so even cheaper than Cisco. But if you're interested in the food side, this is one to keep an eye on. Then I'm going to wrap it up with the formerly boring stock called General Motors, ticker GM. As you can see, people had to be very patient owning this one. It's always had the good earnings surprise track record. It either met or has been beating. Only that one miss there in 2018. But finally, the shares have taken off, broken out of that narrow trading range and surging up to new highs. The PE is still cheap. It's been cheap for years, still trading at just 9 times, even with those shares up 62% in the last year. But this is now a hot stock, even with millennials and Gen Zers. So it'll be interesting to see what they say this quarter. So as you can see, you never know which stocks are going to be the hot ones, which are not, because I didn't think I'd be talking about Bunge or General Motors today, but yet both of those are definitely stocks to watch this week. Who else is on the agenda? I'm going to be bringing you more videos this week and throughout earnings season, so be sure to subscribe. You can get all of our videos on Zacks.com/YouTube. Check out our YouTube channel. We've got a lot going on over there. You can get a lot of stock picks, but earnings season continues to roll on, and it's going to be picking up steam here still for a couple of weeks. So be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you again next time with some more earnings charts.